anus. Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders.
Ocean world. Ocean world.
Hello everybody and welcome for a giant man-child stream. Yes, the mic is going to sound not the same because I'm using a shotgun mic, so I'm not sitting here trying to wrestle around my big beefy SM7B. Oh fuck, I'm muted. My son is melting down. He wants to do Steam VR, which I would have set it up for him before, but even then I told Lauren, I'm like, the bandwidth with what I'm doing here, this iPad streaming, I'm streaming, people are using the internet. I told him tomorrow, dude, you could play it. Yeah, ICE supporters are, but the problem is, yes, I did see Moist Critical's video. I did see him calling out ICE, and yes, I do know that popularity with ICE is the minority. But the minority, unfortunately, are foaming at the fucking mouth and 310% down with what's happening. I said, someone comes breaking in my door without a warrant, I have a shotgun for a reason, and they're literally sitting there adding the FBI, like trying to get me on some kind of list. These are the pro-Second Amendment people, to an unhealthy degree, who are now snitching for someone doing something they'd be legally allowed. If someone breaks into my home and threatens my life, guess what? And now these are the people that want to take away your gun rights. They just want to have them have the gun rights. Not how it works. Not how it works. I had these two doughboy incels. Like, I'm like, yeah, you probably listen to Andrew Tate and think you're an alpha male because of it. Adding the FBI, 8-Bit Eric, adding the FBI, DHS about me. When there's a video of him drunk and unstable, saying that he wants to kill people. If everyone comes to my home, I'm from Texas. I got this weapon, that weapon, a shotgun, handgun, but because I said I would defend my home, what's the difference, Eric? If anything, I think what I said is a hell of a lot more sound-minded than you slurring, borderline incoherent, talking about how violent you would be. But it's because it's you. It's okay. You just want to have these rights. You have this power because it's easier to subdue your enemies. Fuck you. I got a Mossberg and a box of shells. It is for home defense. I don't care if you're a fake federal agent. Now, all of a sudden, the people who wanted you to, like, hey, if you want to own hand grenades, you should be able to. That's not Second Amendment. Okay. Actually, I'm not sure of the exact wording. Well-formed militia. You really want to get to how the Second Amendment's written. All of a sudden, no. Gun rights. He had a gun. Obviously, he should be killed. He was filming ICE. He should be killed. These are what these people are saying now. I fucking hate you. And and someone else is saying this today. All these people are going to scurry the fuck away, pretend they were never into all this because they want to be no, you are never good. Your life will be miserable for the rest of your existence. And it should be. You're awful people. You're supporting a fascist regime and you think they're going to protect you. No, once this is over with, and it will be, how terrible it will get, Lord only knows. Absolutely not. I don't want to see you around. I don't want to see you at barbecues. I don't want to see you because I know you'll do it. I know some of you. You have no fucking spines. You're like, yeah, once this happened, no, you weren't. You were on board until the very end. I literally have the receipts to prove it. You don't get to just fucking squirm out of this. Fuck you. Anyway, back to Lego building. Wear like a fucking albatross. Yeah, violation entertainment. Wear like a fucking albatross around your neck. Nah, I didn't see what Smash JT posted on X. I'm sure. Who he's done it before. Dude, he fucking buckled under pressure with the Amico at the 11th hour when everyone else, and he was getting fucking roasted for it. He's like, yeah, I don't see. And then he tried to do damage control videos where he was calling out Tommy Tellerico, and I'm like, oh my God, you are such a fucking slimy bastard. You don't think he'll do that with this, especially when there'll be more on the line and everyone will know how, with his own videos, how terrible he was? Be like, yeah, man, I finally saw what was going on, and I just couldn't take it. No, you couldn't take it anymore because now you want to still have a career and be able to go out to dinner with your family without being mocked. But no, you can't. You can't. Fucking treasonous son of a bitches. These are the fucking cry bullies, so I'll stop.
I hate all political extremism, but the right extreme is way worse than the left extreme.
No shit, in spades, in fucking spades. And it's not even about left or right-wing fucking politics right now. It's literally a fascist regime. I don't know. Let me get through the Legos, see what time I'm streaming till. I mean, I definitely want to do Sekiro too as well. What is that?
Mackenzie and Matthew pizzas. Do you want some?
I don't think I should have that many carbs, though.
I'm asking before it's all gone, because it's almost all gone.
Could you do me a favor?
Yes.
Could you cook me some chicken in the air fryer? Half a bag you do, it's 2 servings. Yeah, let Ames live in his land of sexually suppressed rage. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm telling you, some of these guys are fucking schizophrenic and shit, but a vast majority of them, if they just got laid, would probably be way more stable. And they always try to compare their weirdness with me with Phil. Oh, really? The whole fucking thing broke apart. Why? Is that right? No, it's not right. What the hell just happened here? If they go out of their way to discredit me, they still use the Dropbox thing to actually make it like there was something in there when there wasn't. It's not the same. You don't go after me or watch me for entertainment. If you want to roast me for that, that's fine. I don't give a fuck.
Donated 5.
So yeah, my point being is if you want to fucking roast the shit out of me, I don't care. But when you go be malicious and make up things and look into my personal life, when do I do that with Phil? When have I crossed into his personal life? I will wait patiently for an answer. I haven't. Yeah, I don't, and it's very rare. Maybe for a specific moment if we're watching, so that's a very good point, Biffy. I didn't even think of that. When do I just sit here and just restream Phil for 6 hours? Like, go to his stream, restream it. This is what Harmon Smith listens to. What a weird-ass motherfucker he is. The thing is, he's gotten plumper since then when he made those videos talking about how he's all alpha male at the gym, and I've lost weight. How's that leg day working out for you, Harmon? Like, Eric is just as bad. He is a troll. Eric is a troll that really actually wants to be a content creator. You just can't be entertaining, and this is why you have to resort to what you resort to. And even if you get the account flagged, I'm just going to get it taken off because the context of it is there. It was a word that I mixed 2 words together. Aren't you the guy that gets all butthurt? The first thing you think of when you get flagged for anything, which I have nothing. If you would like to see evidence again, ma'am, I would show it to you because you're a bitch. I'm going to call you ma'am, but I haven't flagged you for a fucking thing. You're going out there out of your way to try to get me in trouble, literally with the feds, and to get my channel flagged. Don't ever come at me saying that I can't take it, I can't handle it. You literally prove every day that you can't. Like, you have to go after my livelihood because you're butthurt. Do you realize that's what you're doing? Because I have opinions on your public content. Like, he doesn't even, like, didn't you want to air and pretend that weren't you against? How are you an anti-woke advocate when you're going out of your way to cancel people? You are woke, Eric. You're woke. You're fucking woke, dude. You're more woke than anyone that you hate. So, there you go. And here's the thing. You know what it is with him, too? I hope you see all of this, you fucking little midget. Because you can't be entertaining, you want to take other people down. You have like 30-something people watching you during your streams, and I know that eats at you. So instead of trying to do better, you want to bring other people down to your level. You could flag as many accounts as you want to. Yeah, he's done this in the past before. Why do you think he didn't, even if he didn't flag me, which I think he did, why do you think he didn't want to show his flag history like I did and proved it? Because he's a bitch and flags everybody.
When he was demanding me to show my flag history, I told JKB on the phone and I showed JKB all of my flag history. And then he goes, okay, I've seen enough. And I said, okay, well, do you want to call Rich and get him on this call so I could show him myself? I personally wanted to call Rich and show my flag history to him. And he told Jay, no, I will take your word for it. I believe you. And he backed off. So now he's trying to pull that out there again, that I didn't show my flag history.
At Tron,
that's why. Tell me I'm
donated
wrong.
6 Canadian.
Yeah, and you say the F slur all the time, Eric, in your videos. If you really want to go there with me with this, you better think long and fucking hard. Because boy, oh boy, is there a lot of clip receipts with you. I could put a montage together. I would think twice. And you're actually guilty of it, motherfucker. There's a difference. I ignore it. If you don't want me to ignore it and actually flag you like you pretend that I do when I don't, God help it if I actually get something. Please clip this and send it to him. Dude, if you get something done on my account, I ignore all the shit. All the shit. I've laughed at it on streams. I have never flagged you for a fucking thing. Never once. And I've proven it. If something happens with it, I'm going to put together a fucking montage and I'm going to send it to Team YouTube. And I promise you, you've actually violated TOS. You really want to go there? Fucking piece of shit. How many times have you done awful things and I just either laugh at it or I'm like, man, he is a fucking freak of nature. And I leave it there. Never have I flagged you for a goddamn thing. And you want to take it to that level? Make sure he fucking sees this too. So, Eric, I really don't want anything to fucking do with you. I don't. I am allowed to laugh at your stupid shit on streams that you publicly put out there. But if you want to bring it there, I will let you choose. Because I will. I'm done now. Now I will. If you continue with this, yes, I will report your content. And it should have been reported. But I just didn't want to deal with it. But since I'm still going to have to deal with you anyway, might be time for repercussions. I'll let you choose. Even how drunk he gets on streams. YouTube has shut down channels for that. You really want to go there? I know I know thinking for you is a struggle, but I would think about this one because I have all the receipts too, and they're not taken out of context. Yeah, he ain't making shit from AdSense, and he has like 30 to some. Maybe if he's doing something, talking about somebody, he'll get like 100 and something. He ain't making that much from his channel. Some of his videos don't even break 1,000 views. It's just unbelievable. All because I comment on the public things that he puts out there. And just like trolls,
I don't know what hole.
he's a piece of
At Rich's
fucking shit.
burrito eating brother donated 5.
He's just wanted to be, he's an embittered old man who was never able to garner any audience on here. Oh, Rich, you shut down your channel. That is true, I did. And I fucked up. But I still got an audience. And I gained 5,000 subscribers. You know why that's also, too, the part of the reason this is subjective, or this is speculation? My channel's growing, and they don't like that either. But instead of actually competing with me, but he has no talent, and he can't, take me out. Flag me and report. The guy who is so concerned and pretending that everything that happens to him is my fault and I'm flagging him is actually flagging me. Because you fucking suck. You have no talent, and it kills you that you don't. You're a nasally voiced, middle-aged single man that lives with your dad and has no screen presence and had a failed wrestling career and a failed YouTube career. I actually make a living on here. Do you? Yeah, I'll send it to Keem and metaphorically in Minecraft YouTube, shove it up his ass. Minecraft. Yeah, he lives with his dad. He's lived with his dad for his entire life because I own a 2-family with my parents. With Lauren and the kids here. How are your kids doing, Eric? Not that you need to have kids to have self-worth. That's not what I'm saying, but thank God he actually doesn't have kids. Actually, Eric, that's one of the few non-selfish things you have done. Yeah, he's basically doing exactly what Quantum did. He bitches about people flagging him. That's why, you know what? Every accusation is a confession. He thinks that everyone's flagging him because that's all he does. He thinks that because he's stupid and they don't realize that they give themselves away. He thinks that, well, I flag everybody who hurts my feelings because I try to be an anti-woke advocate, but deep down I'm actually one of the most woke people out there and I'm a sensitive bitch. So obviously they're flagging me, right? And like the same with fucking other people too that I won't mention. And Eric, if it's because you're doing sketchy shit like saying that you want to come down your female audience members' throats, people are still going to talk about it. Like, what do you think, that you're doing like intimidation moves right now? That's what it is too. He's like, oh, well, you talk about me, I'll make your life, because he has a troll's mindset. He's a troll that wanted to be a content creator and it didn't work out. So Eric, you have been warned. I have not flagged you a single fucking time in my life, and I would like to keep it that way. But if you want to go this route, boy, oh boy, do I have receipt after receipt after receipt after receipt. I would choose wisely. And people here know that I actually do, and I'm not exaggerating. You are a wannabe public figure. Take your fucking licks like everyone else has to, and stop crying. Not to go off on a tirade. I'm just so fucking sick of these people, man. And then they're hoping that if they make your life a living hell, you'll stop talking about them. That's what it's really about. I'll make it at this point too. Like, no, never mind. I'm going to choose my words wisely. There should be some people that are coming out and condemning the bullshit that he's doing, but I haven't seen that, which is somewhat concerning, I will say. Because he's, you know why? I could tell you why, Biffy. He's not good at it. He's not good at it. So he always looks like he has the egg on his face, and his ego can't handle that, so he needs to go below the belt. How do you think this is going to make you look on YouTube, too? You're going out of your way to literally false flag somebody? Is appeasing the fucking 30 nerds that watch you be like, you're going to crush yourself, dude. But, you know, you're too fucking stupid to care. Man, oh man. Anyway, so here are the birds. Yeah, remember, the whole thing is he's an anti-woke advocate, which is supposed to be, which we all knew from day one wasn't, that you don't like people being canceled, that you're anti-cancel even if you disagree with them. And, wow, it's all bullshit, just like we thought. Yeah, I'm sure YouTube will want to say that you flat out want to kill somebody too, Eric. Oof. Oh man, I'm so angry now. And now you already got the ball rolling. Chances are I won't have to deal with anything. The stream is gone because I knew assholes like you would try to do this. But if I do, whole big compilation. I know there's people here who will send me even more clips too, and you can't unsend the clips. I already got them. Should, for once in your life, think before you do something. There's other people. I know Jay said something. There is other people too that like, oh, he's just a really, I love how passionate he is about gaming. Okay, that's great. You're passionate about him gaming, but he's a piece of shit. All right, you like the old fucking classics together. He's a bad fucking human being, but he'll never get it. And man, oh man, you better hope that there is no shit that happens to my account, dude. Because if there isn't, I don't really give a fuck. I won't do anything beyond this rant. I don't care enough. But if it goes beyond it, you have fucked up. And there's no turning back from it now. Yeah, I missed an Eric rant because Eric is... Could you imagine? Dude, I would probably have... If I did that to him or like that fucking that right-wing incel group, I would probably be swatted. All of them would be making videos. All of them would be crying. But because it's someone they don't like, it's fine. So they don't have a standard. It's just, they just want to ruin people that disagree with them. As a matter of fact, yeah, I think I'll tag YouTube creators. I'll probably get mogged with people, but I don't have the app on my phone. I don't really care. I don't have to see it. 8-Bit Eric, he is going after me. The guy who is the free speech absolutist, which none of them ever are, obviously, is trying to say that I said an anti-Semitic slur when I was saying something about sucking a cock, actually, and I said that thing. Oh, I'll get it in a minute. Thank you.
Oh, I can bring it back down?
Sure, for now.
Or you want me to leave it over here?
No, I'll put it back down for now.
Okay.
So the guy who swears up and down to be the free speech absolutist, who would be so outraged if he even thought anyone was flagging his stuff, actually doesn't really give a shit. It's just he only cares if his stuff is flagged. And I've never flagged any of his stuff. I'm too pissed off to eat now. And again, could you imagine, like, dude, I'd have to, if I did even a tenth of what these fuckers do, a tenth, I would be, I've already have been fucking bullied off the internet. Them, they applaud it. No, I'm fucking done. I'm so tired of it every fucking day. And what am I guilty of? Where is the drama mongering that I roast people? What do I do beyond that? What every other fucking content creator does? What am I doing? Am I going into people's personal lives, looking what there is in their bank accounts, all that other shit? No. I laugh at their public videos and call them out for the weird bullshit that they do. Just like it is done to me on a daily fucking basis. I forgot about that. I didn't even bring that up until violation. What's up, man? What's up, dude? Andreas. I even still gave you, like, I showed the respect because you were going through it when Billy died. And this is the thing. Everyone's like, oh, Rich, you need to feel bad for people like this. They're under no, why? So why even show that courtesy? Oh, because, you know, it makes you feel warm. No, it doesn't make me feel warm and fuzzy inside. Because you could show this courtesy, and then the person like, oh, yeah, thanks for showing that courtesy. By the way, I would have no problem running you the fuck over and reversing back. No mercy. No mercy and no forgiveness anymore. None. I should have fucking kept roasting you when you were fucking crying because you're a bitch. How about that? No one told me to, and I didn't even make a deal of it. I didn't make it like it was a fucking... You know what I mean? I didn't look for like a gold star on my back and any of that bullshit. And then he threatened because Jay... And all Jay did was criticize him for being fucking terrible. And then he threatened to go after Jay. This is what you do? When you don't get your way, you just try to destroy people? I can tell you why you are where you are in life, Eric. You don't need to be an expert to know that. No one owes a red carpet to me or roll out a red carpet to anybody, but you feel that you are entitled to one. Why? I'm not, you're not, no one is. So tired of playing these, and even when I don't talk about them, I can talk about an opinion with politics. I can talk about, you make enemies because of your opinions.
I don't know what hole.
It's sick. I'm like, yo, man, he's going through it. I will step back. And that's why I actually stopped talking about him, if you remember, for a while. What, you're on a vengeance tour because I showed how fucking creepy you are when you were drunk, saying you wanted to calm down your audience's throat? You put that out there, dipshit. No one else did. You did. Like, you are the architect of your own demise, and then you want to blame other people for it, which is like every conservative that I know. Nothing is ever their fault. Why grow as a person when you could blame other people and keep your ego fed? You know what I think it is now, too? Is because of what's going on, they feel more like, I could just be the piece of shit I used to pretend to not be. That's what it is. Now the mask is off. They don't have to have the mask on. They think they're going to get rewarded for being terrible. No, I'm glad he did, because I notified my network. I notified Team YouTube up to what and I told him he's just doing a false report right now. Of course, at one's, and he's another one. Dude, he's just like them. His ego is the most important thing. They're all the same. He has no honor but to protect his ego. That is all the most important thing to them. Anything else doesn't matter. They have to be right. Their ego has to be protected. To him, to ones, it was a mortal sin that I dare reprimanded him for doing something he didn't ask me and did it anyway. Yeah, he was trying to false report me on Twitch or Twitter. You know, because I dared to criticize him doing shit in his public streams. So, Rich shouldn't have it. Rich shouldn't be able to make an income because of the stupid shit that I decided to put out there. Do you realize that's what it is? You choose to put this stuff out there, you get in trouble for it, and you want to blame other people. Like, I know you're a raging alcoholic and you need to drink and you can't stop yourself, but maybe don't stream when you're drunk, but you would never be able to stream then. That's the problem. You know what? Let him respond. Let him respond. I'm not going to go back. He wants now, and this is what I won't do. I just did that to respond to YouTube, okay? You know what he wants. He wants a back and forth. He'll make videos on it. Someone, I encourage you to clip exactly what I said and give it to him. Let him know life is full of choices. You could take your licks like every other content creator out there has to, or you could go down this route and be known as a sensitive bitch that flags people when he doesn't agree with them. You could pretend that you don't all you want, but actions speak louder than words in most normal times. Eric, I even have people here that don't like me that know. You didn't ask me. No one asked me. I said, yeah, I'm going to back off. And I did. It's irrefutable. Maybe the streams are deleted now because of wonderful YouTube, but I did. So don't start. And I'm warning you. If you get a false strike on my account, which more than likely you won't, but if it happens, I have a bunch of clips and I'm going to make a video and I'm going to send them to YouTube. And you can't take them from me. I have them and other people have them. And I was just given them. I don't sit there and clip you. I don't watch your fucking streams. I get sent them. Maybe I'll even throw in there that you falsely accused me. I was considered a bully for saying truthful things about you. Another interest. Remember he wouldn't show his flag history with that? I did. I may have to throw that in there too. Or you call me a pedophile. All the weird, creepy things you did in your streams, threatening to kill people in your streams. I have it all. Yeah, and YouTube, Eric, in your Twitter that I have never flagged. Is there a way I could show fucking history on this Zeal account I use as the RLM Corp account to get grok images from? Can I show that? I have never fucking flagged you once, dude. But boy, oh boy, you put up some shit on there. They would love to see it. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm seeing what he wrote. But no, I'm not going to have a back and forth with him on there. I'd rather him have to clip something like this because I'd love him to refute it. I saw his response, unless there's another one. Eric, you are never, ever allowed to say again that you're not an anti-woke advocate. You are what you pretend to rally against. You want to cancel people. You want to destroy people that insult you and hurt your feelings. And you want to just pretend on the surface that you're some confident, strong male when your actions, and you don't even realize it because you have no self-awareness, show that you're the antithesis of that. You're insecure. You have a very big and fragile ego. And if anyone dares fracture it even more for you, which is not hard to do, you want to ruin them. And don't go into some left and right. I saw him bringing up some political shit. No, it has to go that you just tried to false report me with receipts too. Someone screen cap that if you don't mind. Just someone screen cap it because there's a chance he'll delete it and there's a chance he'll say he didn't do it because they have no honor either. When he reported my tweet, he can't. You know why? Because he knows he fucked up, so he reported the tweet. But you listen, Eric, what I said here is true. You can get nervous all you want. Hopefully you didn't. More than likely you didn't. I know how YouTube works. But you better hope you didn't tap the first domino because it's not going to stop. Oh, dude, I have never flagged you, and you could have just went on your own little leprechaun way and failed wrestling way and did whatever you wanted to. And you always pretend that I was flagging you. Now you may actually get your wish. You couldn't let sleeping dogs lie. What is AIM saying? He does shit like that. He's fucking shitting or puking from drinking too much. And he's sitting there disliking videos. Reaccusation is a confession. You know why? That's why Eric wouldn't show his flag history, even if he didn't flag me, because he would look like fucking mundane Matt on steroids. I apologize, everything like that kind of just, as you saw, got me off kilter. It just makes me very angry. These people want you to like tiptoe around them. So you know what that tells me? If I had some kind of tragedy or passing, not that I didn't know this already, let's keep it real. He wouldn't have done the same courtesy for me. You know what's funny about this too? So I admit that I made a mistake, but that's not okay? All right.
Yeah. Pause laughter. You were right, Tony Retardo. I have to
keep in mind that he is like, this is a major win because I finally listened to him about a mic issue on his fake account. They're insane. They're just insane. This is your, I have no words. Okay. You got me, man. You know what? Incredible. That's also how all of them too. And this is why I've also learned, unless I am truly sorry for something, I don't apologize. Because apologies, not just even to these weirdos, apologies in this sphere of doing business is just seen as, well, you apologize, so you're obviously guilty of it, so now I could weaponize it against you.
He would eventually go on to ban Tony Retardo anyway, though. Despite this, he never...
Yeah, well, I guess my intuitions were right. It was fucking the Captain Dental problem, Shroom Dukem. Oh, I wonder why. Man, I definitely shouldn't have banned him. Oh, wait, he's a fucking lunatic. I should have banned him.
because he claimed OBS was broken and that it was that he wasn't able to fix it because OBS was broken. That's it. RTU, ReviewTechUSA, is such a moron. He couldn't come up with the idea of opening his settings window and changing the levels of volume from inside the game itself.
Yeah, it's True was pointing it out that like instead of adjusting in-game volume.
Why is this? I
don't know what hole.
failing to see why this is such a big deal.
Donated.
Let's find out what other fucking drama that someone inserts themselves in with me. And again, what did I do besides commentate on someone's public work? That's all I've done with the quartering. That's all I've done with all these dudes. And then it goes, they make it nuclear because they can't take being criticized.
What hole.
It's like
No, he didn't know how to adjust OBS. He said OBS was broken. And he's so stupid, he couldn't even think to open the game.
Yeah, and here is the thing. They'll look to take down my channel for me mushing two words to fucking together to try to put out there that I actually said a slur. Here's what they're doing on Twitter. I hate them all, and I will never not hate them. I don't care how many times they apologize when this fucked up fever dream is done. Never, never, never. You know he would be all... If I did a tenth of what Eric is trying to do to me, he would be all over it like flies on shit. They post stuff like this, they're hoping that Elon Musk will jerk them off. That's unbelievable. What a disgusting human being.
Menu and do it through the settings. Instead, he had to be told to do that by his chat because he's a completely fucking incompetent person. Did I forget?
Let me, Did you see the setup I put that? I don't know. I guess they have to find something because I'm sure they have never had a single technical issue at OBS. I'm sure these alpha male geniuses playing Mario Party, these strong masculine men, this is how I make enemies. I don't care. I'm sure you have never had OBS turn on one day, everything was working perfectly. Then the next day, OBS changed the settings. I am sure you have not done something from different setups and had issues with OBS. I am sure with your brilliant commentary over emulated Mario Party gameplay, the women are probably crawling all over you. I am sure you've never had any of those issues. You have to try to find something also to pigeonhole me in with Phil.
You know what Ann got banned for in his chat?
Oh, remember? They could sit there and mock them, but could you remember? Because I was right. I was 210% right. They could lick my ass about Erica Kirk. Oh, look how he's so heartless. Everyone grieves differently. Oh, look, it's more than likely she's a CIA op. But them mocking two protesters for being fucking murdered. The gun was already out of his holster and they put a hole in the guy's head. Perfectly fine. No, it's not. No, it's not, you fucking pieces of garbage. Fuck you. Go cry on Twitter about me for days on end.
In RTU's chat, probably just calling out his shitty audio.
I think he said he ate his daughter's eyes or something.
Well, no.
What I find amazing is one of them sounds like they're talking into a toilet bowl while they're talking about my audio, which they'll probably come back with because they are not intelligent that my audio right now doesn't sound like it usually does. Well, that's great. For being fucking murdered. Oh, that's actually not that bad. It's better than what they have. You know, let me listen to the audio engineers on more of this, by the way.
No, I don't think...
Hopefully me watching this indirectly gets Shroom Dukem a couple more bucks to fix his fucking gnarly teeth. He's like one step away from Cyrax. Have you seen him? I need to pull up a picture of that guy. He is a stunning human being.
Ian said that. I did. In fact, I said maybe you could fix your audio levels if you ate your daughter's ears as well.
Ho, ho, ho! And they're laughing. And again, these are the guys. Oh, wow, my channel got flagged. It must have been Rich. No, it hasn't been. Maybe it'll start being, though. You bring up my kids, talk about my daughter's illness that almost killed her, making jokes about it and laughing right now. Maybe I'll change that. That's always been my golden rule. But honestly, a lot of you need to be fucking flagged. How about that? Maybe it'll fucking make you stop being such pieces of shit. I'm telling you, yeah, you know what? It's time. It's time. This will be the last time I let it be getting away with. You bring up shit like this about my kid, I'm reporting your fucking channel from here on out. This is just a warning. Most people wouldn't give you that. Take it as a fucking courtesy. Next time I see this shit, see people mocking my kids, whether it's you or fucking Kino Casino, I'm flagging and reporting the channels. You guys don't do the same service for me. You will look for things to get me flagged. I don't do that. Now I am. Now I am. I'm done. I don't care if I can't change this. So really, Rebsy, this is what you're about to? Like, do you understand that's a 6-year-old little girl? What does it have to do with me besides you like seeing a reaction out of me? So, you know what? You're going to get that reaction out of me. Hope none of you don't lose your fucking channels.
Hey, no, back up. You said what? Whoa, and you're surprised you got banned?
That's good.
Bro, wait, no. No, you can't just say that so
All right, well, some of them have some actual conscience there. I'm telling you, this is a warning. The next time I see something like this, this video is safe. I've said that 30 seconds ago. After this, though, no, I have the right to do it. There's no honor with you motherfuckers anyway, whether it be this community or the fucking politics or the anti-woke crowd. I'm just saying it now. You motherfuckers will try to flag me for shit that is wrongly flag me for shit trying to demonize me and trying to get strikes on my channel. What's wrong about actually going after you for things that are flag worthy? TOS violation worthy. One warning shot. That's it. One fucking warning shot.
We're going the hell.
Metaphorical. Oh my God, he's gonna shoot me. No, metaphorical Christ. I'm sure. Oh my God, Rich is threatening violence against me. How many fucking times I hear that? They don't deserve a warning, but I will try to mitigate the drama, but I'm tired of it. I don't get the same courtesy. How many things you guys see that I could easily flag people for? Have I ever? I've even proven that I haven't. I know it's not the same for them. I would love to see their flag histories too. I would love to see them because they're probably the most egregious offenders and biggest crybaby flag bitches out there. It has nothing to do. You know what? Rebsy probably is like, oh, I know. I don't like Rich. I know he watches my shit. So here you go. That's exactly what it is. Also, too, if you want to be part of that weird detractor group, you have to dislike me. Look at what they just also did with that being said. I can't stand Meerkat. He's a fucking piece of shit who also talked about my kid. Real tough guys. All of a sudden, they have political differences, which I guess the two people on the show are literally fascists because the other guy was a left-leaning and they kicked him off. They kicked him off, allegedly. So they're fascists. So, okay. Well, at least you openly admitting it, but you think it's something to be proud of. It's not. You'll regret it. But you get my point, though? As much as I don't want to, I will hold to that word, and this is a warning. You talk about my kid and use it, I will flag your fucking channel, whether you are Kino Casino. I'm tired. I'm tired of having to, abide by rules that none of my enemies abide by. Me, I have to sit there and be all well behaved, or someone might flag me if I hurt their feelings. You, it's the fucking Wild West. No, it's not. You could call this a crash out all you want to. Yeah, you know what? So it's same rules of engagement. If I get fucked with again, which I will. So, I mean, is it a shocker that most of these dudes are right-wing freaks? And then, oh, how do you know about my politics? You could go look at I used to, when I was on X, look at your fucking, Twitter handles, and you were fucking one step away from wanting to sit on Elon Musk's dick and spin. And dude, Dark, I don't want to. I don't want to sit there whole monitoring YouTube. I'm literally, oh, Mikey, no more? Well, hey, listen. Sitting there, that's another, I'm fucking lazy. I don't want to sit there and report channels. I don't want to sit there and oh, we have to ask you a question about this timestamp or whatever the fuck they do. I don't want to do any of that. It's annoying. I actually have other shit going on in my life. Apparently they don't, and they'll use it even to false flag you. Guess it's time to play by their rules. It's not even about stooping to their level. It's about, listen, you need to be held accountable. I used to just ignore it
I
and
don't know
turn a
what
blind
hole.
eye. Like, I talk about you online. You are a public figure. And like, oh, I can't talk about this person. They'll get very sensitive. Everyone's like that. So what do? Am I going to fucking cosplay as a Melania and start? This is what I like doing. I like commentating on things. It's just what I do. It's always what I've done. Video form or live stream. That's one of the things I've noticed with the rise of social media and the internet and shit, is that people who aren't built to be public figures because of their narcissism really want to become them and have all the perks of being a public figure without any of the drawbacks. They want to just live in this fantasy world where everyone will just fucking roll out the red carpet for them and worship at their fucking feet. It's not how it works. But they'll never understand that. They don't have the self-awareness to understand that, and their narcissism and fragile ego won't let them. So anytime anyone criticizes them because they get so hurt by it, because they're so insecure, they feel like it's a declaration of war. And I don't give a fuck. If I acted like them, I would just be sitting there all day crying and trying to report people. Like, yeah, oh, Rich, what, you can't handle watching what this person said about you? No, I'm not going to sit there watching everyone who fucking hates my guts all day or doesn't like me. Or even if it's like, that's just, what the hell's the point? What am I going to do? Review White Knight for myself every stream USA? No, that would be insane. I wouldn't want to watch that from anyone either. Yeah, and now it's a lot of ways a curse. And you have people who do not have what it takes in terms of their personality and character to be a public figure, who desperately want to be a public figure, and they turn into someone like 8-Bit Eric. It's just the truth. They want to have their name out there. They want people to know them without any of the downsides.
175.
Yeah, I'm not going to sit there. Like, I've done it like 2 or 3 times where I've watched shit about me. Like, even with like Smash JT, I ain't doing that anymore. Personal attacks. You want to talk about my content, and maybe I'll sit there and say the stupid and talk about the stupid shit he says about maybe my commentary. That's different. But you want to sit there and like do the personal attacks or go over a bunch of bullshit that I have talked about and beaten to death. Like, let's Dropbox once again. No, man, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to be defend my honor every stream USA. It's insane. I give you essentially proven it by showing my flag history, free reign over almost anything with me, so long as it's about me. My track record literally with evidence has proven that. But you always have to take it a step further. 1, because you're pussies, and 2, because you're desperately trying to get a reaction out of me. You don't like that I ignore at least 90% of it. That pisses you off. Because you want me to be like Wings and Phil, which I guess I'm kind of doing right now. Let's keep it real and talk about this on a constant basis so you could clip it and put it in more videos. I'm not going to do that for you. I don't like you. I don't want to put money in your pocket, except for instances like now because I have a lot to say. That's another reason I ignore you and don't watch your shit, because all you fucking slobs will sit there and go take it and clip it and jerk off to it and get some ad revenue off. Why would I want to do that for you? I don't want to put money in your pocket. I don't like you. Why would I want to fucking pay you? But that's exactly it. I don't think I've ever talked about that part, but it's the truth. And that's another thing. They want me to, Rich, why won't you watch this video? Why? Because I don't want to. Why the fuck am I going to watch the same shit about myself again? If I want to watch myself, I'll go to my own channel. Why do I need to watch your stuff? So what? So you get more traffic to your channel and in turn earn more ad revenue and in turn get more engagement from me, which in turn you could clip and make into more content. No, I like you not having money from me. Thank you. Like, dude, I'm not the brightest dude in the room, but I'm also not dumb. And then they'll be like, oh, you're afraid to watch it. Like I said, because they want to rile you up. Maybe like, oh yeah, I am going to watch it. So then they could clip that too. I guess that's kind of comforting too. Yeah, no one wants your stupid fucking AI bullshit. Keep panicking, Satya Nadella. They thought they were going to, because look, can we all agree that it was very obvious that there was very nefarious purposes about like shoving social media down our throats? We're seeing the fruits of it now. I think more people are aware to not quote unquote blindly trust, not even that you were blindly trusting, but to be like, oh yeah, we're overthinking it. No, people are like, no, I want to overthink about this. There's concerns with AI. Peter Thiel wants to turn himself into an AI god cyborg before, like, you're taking these data centers are fucking causing pollution and making people sick, raising their electric bill. No, this is not, we're not excited about this. So good. I'm glad they're looking up slop. And every one of the, whether it's Jensen Huang or Satya Nadella or Elon Musk or whoever, take your fucking AI bullshit and shove it up your ass. We don't want it. Fuck you.
I'm gonna find it.
I wonder if Satya Nadella is going to start trolling me and reporting my account on Twitter. Maybe he will. Maybe in this fucked up world he will. Maybe he will. In my opinion, you lose your entire monetization. You're banned. And it's like, oh, Rich, because you're not making money. Yeah, and also on top of that too, that means they're eventually going to ban you. If they think your account is guilty enough to take away all of your monetization, which is the only reason Twitch wants you on there, if your accounts, if he's kept on streaming from there and somehow made enough from just like tips to keep going, they would have probably banned him anyway. I hate being so fucking negative tonight, but everything I'm saying is true. This is how this shit works. What I also just thought of now, because I'm seeing Asmongold is true, Eric, now with 2026 YouTube, that's trying to be in Trump's favor. Well, I don't think they care anymore, dude. Look at the shit that Asmongold says. Granted, I'm not Asmongold. That may play into account, but 2016 YouTube called. They want their complaining back.
Cucumbers.
That's when he was just like current events Asmongold. Like he just watched the crazy shit. Then he just went fucking right wing. Right around the time October 7th happened. You can't tell me. Allegedly, you can't tell me that his pockets weren't lined, dude. Most people will sell their soul to the devil. Also, too, let me tell you something. Wink, wink, nod, nod as well. If you make a game of my irrelevant ass and it's a banger, let's talk royalties. I'll work with you. Not that I'm saying it'll make a lot, but whatever.
Don't be a coward.
Why is the video unavailable? Why is what? That happened before. They don't want me. Let me see. Am I going crazy? Oh, shit. Yeah. I guess they didn't want me watching. You know why? They talked about my kid in the edited video. Rebsy, dumbass, I just said I'm not flagging it. Next time you do something like that, I will. I'm not flagging. Here is me officially telling you for the third fucking time, I'm not flagging it. Unless, what is she gonna, oh, you're watching my copyrighted content where I use 90% of fill. Okay. I mean, you do editing. I'm not gonna make it like you. Oh, Lord. All right. I could fix her. I could definitely, oh, fuck. Legos. No breasts, Legos. Legos before breasts. No, that's not true. Yeah, so it could be that they can't stand me and don't want me to watch it. Okay. Oh, no. But whatever, I said I wasn't going to flag their fucking videos, so relax. Next time, yes. Not even me. You want to talk about me, I don't give a fuck. That's the thing. But if you go outside of me and go into my family and go into other personal shit like that, make fun of my daughter, yes. Here on out, you've been giving one warning, I will fucking flag you. And I'll put a poster of the actual flag from my flag history behind me and kiss it before I stream every day. All right. Where is my fucking keyboard? What do you mean ain't guaranteed? I ain't... Dude, how many more fucking times do I have to show my flag history? Jesus Christ. You know, it's funny now that I think about it. Because I unblocked. I did some people, usual suspects, came to the video yesterday, now that I'm thinking of it, saying that, oh, Rich couldn't handle Rebsy's video. Which wasn't true. It just was, I thought what they were talking about, and still do, with The fucking microphone, which was like desperate fishing, is ridiculous. But who was the one who couldn't handle what? Who privated what? Yeah, and you know, and Dr. D, they're all cry bullies too. So if they think you're having wrong think about them, they'll like call the feds on you. But you're fair game to them. I'm not even exaggerating. Once again, whether it be someone like Rebsy or an actual content creator that's a grifter. Imagine they were watching my video and I privated the video mid-video. It would be a fucking field day of content for them. Field day of content. They've already done stuff like this, so you know I'm not making it up or exaggerating. And then if one of them said, "Oh, Rich, I promise that I'm not going to flag your stuff. Don't worry about it. Just don't do it again." They'd be like, "Oh, Rich," or, you know, even Smash JT even said he wasn't going to do anything. You still took it down because you were nervous. Such a left-leaning cuck. If new content is put up where it is talking about my children, no matter who it is, yes, I will. But now, I assure you, nothing has been flagged. And won't be. You could keep the content you have now. I am not going to go after any content that, as of this announcement, was up before. None of it. Afterwards, if it involves my children, yep, I will. Yeah, this is what happens, man. And the thing is, like I've said before, you deal with the same bullshit an actual celebrity deals with, but with none of the protections. Like, you think I have A-list celebrity money? No, not at all. What do I do to protect myself legally and financially from it? I can't do a fucking thing. That's one thing Phil is right about. You can't do, what can I do? And even if I win in court 9 times out of 10, you don't get anything. Or you get next to nothing where okay, you pay the lawyer back. Ooh. You know? It's wild, dude. And all it is because there's people with very fragile egos who essentially is saying, because I'm insecure, I want to make your life living hell, so it disincentivizes you from criticizing me. That's what it really stems down to. Where do you think Harmon Smith's hatred for me has stemmed from? Because I've criticized Nintendo. Sometimes it's all it takes. I mean, you could say I'm being petty for what I said tonight, but I'll lower this more. Now, if you're going to abuse the tools, that essentially the craziest thing is that they have literally shamed people for using. I mean, look at Mundane Matt with like Andy Worski. Remember that was the whole thing? Oh my God, you flagged people. That's the #1 mortal sin. And they all do it. And they made it it was considered heresy. It was, you should be burned at the stake for even thinking of flagging somebody. That is what the right-wing weirdos, trolls or not, made you think. Oh, you should, even if you disagree with me, you should be a bastion of free speech. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, like conservatives diving into Grindr, they're fucking flagging at a fever pace. They're the first ones to click that button. I think some of those fucking idiots owe Mundane Matt an apology, because they're 10 times worse than he ever was. Go, all of you, right now, go DM Mundane Matt and fucking apologize to him. You literally ruined his career for something that you were 1,000 times worse with. Oh, he's a false flagger. Well, I'm sure most of those people probably deserve to be flagged. I'll say that now, too. And secondly, you all do it. You actually false flag and proudly admit it. They're the most, all of the shit they've been constantly just drilling in since like 2014. I'm about free speech. I just don't, yeah, okay, you may find using a homophobic slur offensive, and I'm not homophobic, but I just want free speech. And in the end, they were homophobic and they didn't want free speech. They just wanted to stifle yours. And they still do. No, the gloves are fucking off, dude. They're off. I'm tired of having to be uncivil with uncivil people that are not civil towards me. Period. Yeah, and like Ethan Ralph now, going after Mundane Matt, like, just think about it. It's insane. It's insane. And they keep getting away with it, and they still want us to abide by rules and hold us accountable to those rules. And for them, it's like, how dare you want to hold me accountable? No, I'm not okay with it anymore. I'm not. but you stop dealing with fucking bullies in high school, dude. You know what I mean? Was I not that I was necessarily bullied per se? There were kids that fucking were. I was like the weird, like, I wasn't a nerd, but I wasn't with the popular kids either, but I wasn't not. There were some that hated me, of course, but I was like in this weird gray area where I could go to the parties, mostly. Some of them, they didn't want me there, but mostly. But I wasn't true friends with them. But you think when you get out of high school and you would see the kids who got bullied and all the shit they dealt with and all the childish, petty shit, you would think it stopped there. And you know what's funny is that they say a lot of these people, they stop evolving after high school, like senior year. No shit. File that under painfully obvious. You think 8-Bit Eric is any different than he was at 17? Really? He's probably worse. And you know what it is, too? They're all... And you know what ruins them? They're all so insecure. That's what holds them back with shit, right? They want to blame me. They want to blame other people for all their woes and problems. If they just focused on their shit. Trust me, I've gotten into, I call them rage cycles, where you get very angry at people. They just continue to do the same thing over and over again. Like, who do you think's... Like, Eric, you could take this as actual advice right now. Who do you think is ever going to want to work with you when they see you're this vindictive? All the time. People have fallouts. Anyone who even, like, criticizes you. Like, once. Let's just keep it real. Who, in their right mind, sorry ones, is going to want to stream with you? If they're critical of you, you're going to stop working with them and just start watching their troll channels and be their enemy? You would need to be a special kind of stupid to work with someone like you. I'm just going all in tonight. But am I wrong? To work with someone like that, you would need to give me life-changing money that's already in my account from the get. You want to do a contract where I'll have to suffer and work with them for a certain amount of time so you get some kind of return out of it, fine. But the money first. And if they quit because they're unstable, I still want my money. I want that in the contract too. I'm not saying I could be a peach either, but I'm a fucking ray of sunshine compared to these weirdos. Say what you want to say about the fallout between Jay and I, but how long did he work with me for? I'm flawed, but not fucking awful. No, he hasn't aged. He's regressed from 16. I'm not kidding about that. Eric has definitely regressed from 16, because at 16 he still had hope for his life. And I'm not kidding about that either. You could see younger Eric was not as embittered. Which to a degree I get, because you learn how many awful people are in this world as you get older, but he's not embittered for that reason. He doesn't have the emotional intelligence to be embittered by the world from that perspective. He just probably looks at like his wrestling picture and he sits in bed like Wolverine, throwing at it. Like, GB in the WWE. Now I'm just drinking in my dad's house. Anyway, like Eric unironically thinks what's happening with the Trump administration is great. He loves it. Eric, you think he's not going to try to come for your guns too, stupid? I hate to keep going off, but it just ties into everything. What do you think? Being compliant is going to keep you safe? Of course you do. You're stupid. I bet you Smash JT thinks, oh, even though they're ruining other people's lives, we always praise them. They'll like us. No, they won't. Look into history. They'll just gas you later. But I'm being bold, thinking that they'll actually look into a fucking book. Look and read a fucking book, I mean to say. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of them are shook as fuck, and they're thinking, oh, well, if I constantly kiss this regime, I won't give them the benefit of calling them an administration. If I kiss their ass, I'll be okay. No, you won't, you fucking buffoons. How many more times does history need to repeat itself to realize that's not how it fucking works? But if you actually looked into history, we wouldn't be in this situation, so that's part of the problem. I see horrible shit in videos about me. You guys have seen it with me watching it. And I've never... How many awful things has fucking Smash said? Have I ever flagged this shit? No. Never once. Oh, don't go into... So now we're supposed to be compliant? We're supposed to be compliant with poorly trained, violent federal agents? Weren't you the guys who don't take my guns, don't tread on me? Have you seen the video of both situations? What danger were either of those cops in? Not cops. I won't give them that much. Why do I call them cops? Should be offensive to cops. There's a difference between you should just be compliant with like the lunatics you see in cop videos, right? But again, also too, I've noticed, well, you also have people my mom's age that are so like, this is their wait. Racism's coming back. I can't wait. I think I'm kidding. But there's also that generation who's in their early 20s who grew up in this weird fascist reality we've been in since at least 2016.
I'll tell now that if I were to become a creator, I would never work with Eric. He's an alcoholic, harasses women on stream drunkenly, and has made fun of a kid who nearly died. Way too much toxicity.
And I have receipts for literally everything you said.
Donated.
They have to do the mental gymnastics because they have to find a way to their brain dead audience of 15 to justify what they're doing. They know they have to go through these mental gymnastics because they know there is nothing that justifies it. You know what else annoys me too? Is that this is all such childish shit. I don't want to do anything with this, dude. Why? Because I have opinions on people? I mean, man, if I was doing something awful and going into your personal life, of course, but this is like, I have so much other, I know they don't, and they only care about, I have so much other shit going on in my life. I don't want to do anything with any of this shit. And I shouldn't have to. It's so fucking tiring. But it's just, it's very easy. That's the thing too. That's also why they're very sensitive, because they know there's so much to feed off of them, and they hate it. So they do these fucking aggressive attacks because they know that they're such fucking clowns. They don't want to get embarrassed. YouTube's asking me, why are you dissatisfied with the way we handled the warning on your account? Are you kidding me? Why am I dissatisfied? I've told you like 75 fucking times. I'm not engaging with him anymore. It is a false flag. He knows the context of it. And that's it. This is the game he wants to play. He's playing with fire. I don't really want to do it. But if I have to make an example of where I just can't be smacked around and my livelihood can't be put on the line, I'll make a fucking example of it, and I have all the videos to prove it. I have given them so much room. No more. This is like all he sits around all day. This is all he has going on. It's amazing. And these are the guys who, if you even, like I said before, if you even dared to even think about, even if you were in the right to flag somebody, they would shame you off the internet. Now, because it's people they don't like, it's okay. Fuck off. No. No more. You want to fuck with my livelihood because your ego is hurt, then this is how it's going to be done. Couldn't just let sleeping dogs lie. You had to go into fake petty shit, abusing the flag system because what? Tell me what triggered this. Because you fucking get too drunk and you can't control your impulses in your fucking mouth? That's what it is. He can't help this. He's an alcoholic. He has to be drunk on stream. And his obviously he can't control his impulses. He proves it. So he wants everyone to feel forced to turn away. And most of the time I am. That's the fucked up thing too. It's like he misses me and wants to get my attention again. It's like, oh man, Rich isn't talking about me anymore. I know what I'll do. I'll fuck with his livelihood. Then he'll talk about me. Well, yeah. I'll have everyone talking about you. Just not the way you want him to. And it'll all be true. That's the difference. Yeah, he gets views talking about me. It's just like, dude, if I did what they did and started like false flagging people, or even rightfully flagging people, because remember, that was like against all codes. You could defame someone, you could say horrible things about them, but you are never, ever, ever, ever allowed to flag him. If you are caught flagging, just like what happened to Mundane Matt, the irony, you are banished from the internet, your career is ruined, people will stop watching you, people will say you're daring to go after someone's livelihood. Now it's perfectly fine. It's the only time he gets fucking views. Go look, if you don't believe me, you think I'm just talking shit, go look at his videos. So that is, yeah, there's the huge, I'm so tired of being like, of people's babysitters. It's so annoying. Get the fuck away from me. Stop acting like people watching your stuff is some mortal fucking sin. Stop acting like people having a differing opinion than you. Or not fucking loving your fascist politics is more, your politics are shit. Go fuck yourself. At this point, if you agree with what's going on, you're objectively a bad person. You have to deal with it because you're never going to be allowed to forget it. He says homophobic shit all the time. Have I ever flagged him for it? No! He says creepy shit to women all the time. I keep my nose out of it. I don't want to deal with it. I'm not the fucking police of the internet. However, Ordering did similar shit. Remember you put out, because he was butthurt about me criticizing him, you put out that I scammed my parents out of his house? Look it up. I think it was Nicholas DiOrio that talked about it too. It's a real thing that happened. These people are fucking pussies. He made a bag off of instigating the drama. He was the one, let's say, this is a true, Jay can verify, who told Jay, I hate even going into all this, it's so fucking high school shit, but it's the truth. I put up the original post, and this is, you can look this up, it's documented. I didn't say Jay's name. Of course, you knew he was my editor, you knew, but no one outside gave a fuck. He ran to him to start all that, and then turned around and made money off of it. Should I flag him for that? And now, because he doesn't like being in the hot seat because of his own stupid shit that he puts out there, he wants to try to silence other people. Nah, no more getting away with this shit. Once you start coming near my kids or coming near my livelihood because of your fragile fucking ego, we have a problem. We have a problem. He's threatened to strike you guys in the chat. Eric, I have all the clips, dude. I'm giving you a chance to just stop right now before I just release stuff. I'm giving you a good, solid warning, and you know I have it. I will put together a compilation of you and make sure plenty of people have it. Or you could stop right now and quit while you're ahead, and you will be unscathed. I am leaving this in your hands. I'm telling you, there's a rake in the fucking front lawn, and if you keep walking in the direction, you're just going to slam into your face. I have told you the rake is there. You could continue to keep walking into the rake, or you could heed my advice and dodge the rake slamming into your face. That is on you. I cannot tell. You can choose what to do with what your next hand is in this. I'd rather do fucking nothing. I don't want any of it. That is up for you to decide. I'm sure if you thought about you don't think anything through, you're not smart enough to. If you thought about even 10% of what I said, I promise you wouldn't do it. He wouldn't have done it. But that would require him to have critical thinking skills, and Lord knows he does not have those. Oh my god. My pug is better at problem solving than Eric is. More emotional intelligence too. So true though. You know, if he thought through, oh, Rich has a lot of stuff and maybe he never used it before because he doesn't really give that much of a fuck. Maybe I shouldn't poke the hornet's nest. Eric was like, no, erect cock, balls deep into the hornet's nest, and then he's going to be shocked that he gets stung by a hornet. That's how most of them are. Wait, if I angrily stick my erect cock in a hornet's nest, a hornet may sting me? How is this possible? Wait, hold on. That just went over my head. Is Eric flagging people for calling him out for false flagging somebody? Did I just miss that? That just sunk in now. Stop. No. Wait a second. Am I wrong? If I'm wrong, fine. Maybe I heard someone wrong. If not, stop. Nothing says innocence than threatening to flag people. Love you, Eric. Hope you have an amazing 2026. And by amazing, I hope it fucking sucks for you. Yeah, it's a full moon and Eric is having a cycle. Thank you for passing that along to me as well. That's a little bit relieving and quite amusing. Why did you have to show JKB your flag history? Why couldn't you just put it up on the screen like I did? That you and your group of fucking incels demanded.
I don't know what hole.
And Eric, I don't care. Just stay the fuck away from me. I don't give a fuck. Never show your flag history. I don't fucking care. Is it curious that you did it? Sure. I don't give a shit. Just leave me the fuck alone. Don't go after me and take it below the belt because you said something stupid on stream that people laugh at. Because that's what it's really about. I hurt his feelings. So I hurt his feelings and call him out for being a fucking weirdo with his public stream. So he wants to false flag me and go after me, but other people, because he likes them, it's okay. I'm sure if Boogie actually talked about him wanting to come in his audience's throat, I'm sure that he would no longer be friendly with him. And he'd be trying to flag, and he'd be flagging him, which technically, I mean, if you're saying the hard R word, let's keep it real. But that's okay, though. Eric's ego isn't bruised by him. Who is the crazy left? Eric's crazy left? Is that what you're talking about? Now you understand also, too, why I deleted that video, that stream yesterday. Because you knew that people were going to try to do shit like that because they can't help themselves. They knew exactly the circumstances of that. Oh, man, dude, you were like, Biffy's like a drama crack addict. He needs another hit. Oh. Alright, let's hear.
We're going to fucking kill them. I don't give a fuck what they are, what's left. We're going to kill them tomorrow morning. Okay? So wake up and cry. We're going to fucking kill them.
Who is he talking about?
I don't give a shit. Okay?
He's like a drunk fascist Tourette's guy.
You can chill, bro. It's all good. My dad is 85 fucking years old. We are going to fucking scam them. We're going to fucking knock them out. We're going to fucking take care of them. We are going to beat them. Okay? Because all you guys are fake. Fucking, oh, we want to fucking hurt the Nazis. All you guys are fake.
Yes, the safe bit, Eric.
We're going to take care of them.
Oh, there's Eric talking about killing more people. Did he say it? Eric, all jokes aside, and I'm like, you have a serious drinking problem, dude. You're going to deny it like everyone else does, but you do. I don't want to show it. I'm not showing it. I'm not showing it. I'm not doing that on purpose. I'm not doing that accidentally, like I forgot, I mean. Nah, his bar is his bedroom.
We're going to do it. I don't care what you guys fucking say. And you know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry you guys had to fucking... Right now, we're going to fucking kill them. I don't give a fuck what they are, what's left. We're going to kill them tomorrow morning. Okay? So wake up and cry. We're going to fucking kill them.
Don't worry, Eric. I'm not reporting you. Don't worry. I'm too... I'll just let you keep hitting the rake yourself, brother. You're doing a fine job of it. Eric is gonna get drunk and kill you. He's gonna chase after you with his dad. Because that's not fucking weird at all. His dad's like 87. And they both got shotguns. Because they're from Texas. They're from Texas. Don't mess with Eric. He's single and lives with his dad because that's rad. Let me tell you something, man. Eric and his dad are gonna save us from all the Ice Agents. Oh, this is what gets me in trouble, but it's supposed to be part of the internet, am I right? Eric is gonna fucking kill you. Kill you. That's not the right piece. Yeah, it does. But I'm sure you weren't like that when you were drunk, Jostler. I haven't been with you sober or drunk, but I promise you, I would bet the fucking farm that you were not like that when you were drunk. I'm sure you had your moments, but not like that. Songs to kill people with your father by. But that's again where I have to, with all of the things I have joked about with Phil and criticized about with Phil, at least with me, he doesn't do vindictive shit like this. Because you could say I know he hates me, but the reality of it is I always keep it to just commentary on public shit he's done. I don't go below the belt. And you gotta give, at least with me, I gotta give Phil that credit. Credit where I'll give Phil his flowers on that. Oh, Jen Vods, you gotta go. Bye. You're just a fire starter, brother. Bye, dude. It's been real. I don't play that shit. Nah, I got what you're doing. Bye, dude. It's been real. I don't play that. Yeah, he's gone. I don't play that bullshit. He's trying to accelerate stuff. Yeah, I don't have time for that shit. Doesn't Eric, like, unironically go into, like, Den of Tim's streams? Some of you know who that is. I don't mention that name at all. I just thought of that now, too. I hate that I know these people. I really do. I fucking hate that I know their names. I hate... Yeah, it does sound like a Nintendo Direct. Like he's banned again permanently. Won't be coming back either. Fuck that shit. Like, find something better to do, dude. Yeah, that's the same thing. Oh my god. The ball is rolling. It's not. That's a generic thing they say. Nothing's rolling. Yeah, it's a bunch of fucking misfits, dude. And be misfits. I don't care, but just stay the fuck away from me. Go away. He was another one that got in trouble with Jay and I. Because he got weird with women. Are you noticing a pattern with all these guys, too? Yeah, anyone else noticing that? So it seems to be like a playbook they go by. One thing Eric and I agree on is that Gen Vod guy is weird. Eric, I'll give... Cheers. Hey guys, just want to give you an update for the zero of you. Remember we watched this update video? Oh man, I was losing sleep wondering what you were up to, Dan. Hope man, I can't wait. Tell me detail by detail about things I don't give a fuck about. Very curious, Tim. What have you been up to? Have you been aggressively annoying women in people's chats again? Probably. Oh, she's so hot. Yeah, but I think he got kicked out of Jay's shit too. For being fucking weird. And you got all butthurt over it. Like, what do you want, dude? You want me to sit there and women are complaining to us and us not to do anything? Could someone remove Gen Bods from the Discord, please? If you don't mind. If anyone has the capability of doing that. I don't. Always remember, too. This was Eric being really butthurt and drinking away the pain of Keemstar telling him that I was more entertaining than him. This is not an exaggeration. He was like, how did I not get on the show? I sucked Boogie's nipple, and then I did this.
I sucked Boogie's nipple. I sucked Boogie's nipple. I sucked Boogie's nipple. I sucked Boogie's nipple. I sucked Boogie's nipple.
Have a good night, Keldo Head.
I sucked Boogie's nipple. I sucked Boogie's I sucked Boogie's nipple. I sucked Boogie's nipple. I sucked Boogie's nipple. I sucked Boogie's nipple. I sucked Boogie's nipple.
Anyway. Suck on Boogie's nipple. Oh, so you say you're a comedian. What have you done? Well, I went to a convention with 5 people and sucked on another irrelevant YouTuber's nipple. No, I can't do it. I don't know what I did. I'm too tired to know what I did. And so the whole thing is fucked. Yeah, but it's not really giving me any... And I don't know what I did. I don't even know where to begin to problem solve is the problem. Like, where are these pieces? They are gone. I have to I don't even know what the hell I'm looking for. Fuck it. No. No way. I have no idea what I did. Unfucking believable, because I derped for a second and missed a step because I wasn't paying attention. Right? Nah, this is the one time I'm gonna have to wave the white flag with this shit. I don't know what I did. And can't do it. Something I fucked up is like fundamental and probably all the way back. No, it cannot be remedied now. Like, why is this piece not fitting here? Nah, I fucked something up and it needs to be done all over. I wish I could. I'm trying. Like, those pieces fit. But what the fuck is missing here? What's like, I don't know. Nah, it's cooked. I can't do anything. Nope. And I'm not redoing it tonight, sorry. If I redo it, I don't have the patience to do that all over again. I have to. This is the first time I ever had to do this. Here, I'll put them in a bag, and if I ever get to it again, I get to it again. Waste of fucking time. That's why I got it. This is something you got to pay attention to it. Nope. No. No way in hell. I'm ready to fucking smash the thing now. I probably missed one fucking step, and the whole thing's cooked. Yeah, holy shit, it was one thing. I've never, usually, I mean, I've had that happen, and where it's like, alright. So, I'm gonna send it in the fucking trash, is what I'm gonna do. I mean, one small thing I missed, and now the whole thing is useless? Nah, no thank you. That is my final. I'd rather build a computer. But I probably wasn't paying attention. I know exactly what happened. I missed a step. And, yeah, well, I'm not redoing that whole thing. That is, trash well spent. No. I don't have the patience. Oh, Rich, that's fucking... No, I don't. I can't... I want to fucking throw it in the garbage right now. So, there we go. That was, the Game Boy. There it is. That's something you got to do and pay attention to and not, you know... It's just like, you know, what had happened is exactly what happened. I was not paying attention, missed a step. And I do not have the patience to start all over. How long was I doing that for? Fucking kill me. No, I ain't giving it to my kids. You know why? Because they're not going to do it. That's why. It'll just be Lego pieces lost around the house. And no way. I will save myself the headache of that right now. What am I going to do, dude? I'm not going to sit here and rebuild it again. Not make another stream to it. Well, no, there's 2 hours left. It is what it is. How long was I doing that for? Yeah, it's time down the drain. What am I going to do? I'm not going to make another stream about it. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? This whole thing is done now? That is the first time that happened. I've made major fuck-ups. Like the New York City one, I made major fucks up. I was always able to get around him. Always able to get around him. Not that one. Oh, well. Don't pay attention. Miss one thing. Nah, that's it. No. Yeah, I'm pissed off. I missed one step and all that work is for nothing. You know, like, I would have been able to finish it, no problem. But to restart it and to troubleshoot and have the pieces all not in bags, numbered, and go from the beginning again, now? What, I already can't fucking see straight? No. That will be the retirement of me making Legos.
Because I think it really...
I can't, and the one kid I actually wanted to work, and I'm like, but no, I know, I'll just take it all apart again, and I won't do it. It'll never happen. Like, Rich, that's a waste. Yeah, it is a waste. But I know for a fact, I might as well be real with myself and say, oops, I derped, didn't pay attention, which is on me. I'm not taking anything away from that. It is. It's definitely on me. But I know for a fact, the reality is, I won't do it again. I won't have time.